See his face between some cheese. He'll be reaching up to grab a piece.
Just when you think the party's over,
Then he'll open his fly.
he's a memory guy.
Wait with his erection, maybe for protection. Don't forget to mention, not in my eye. I'll pop your crack up if your rack stacks up. He's a memory guy.
Morning, Peter. How'd you sleep?
Oh, terrible, Lois. I had a nightmare. The house was overrun by hedgehogs. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a great day.
Good morning, Peter.
Ah! Hello, Peter. Would you like some soap?
Holy crap!
You know, I used to be able to suck my own dick.
I'm gonna go get on the computer and rub one out to that show, United States of Terror, even though Tony Collette looks like Phil Collins in a wig.
Okay. Just don't forget to lock the door. Last time Stewie walked in on you, and he had so many questions. I had to show him pictures of penises until he fell asleep.
Okay. Selma Hayek, but she has a penis. Or Jay Leno, but he has a vagina.
Does Leno have boobs?
Yes, but they look like you'd expect them to.
Well, what about Salma's?
Oh, it's her regular boobs. But there's only one of them, and it's 10 years older than the rest of her.
Oh, this is stupid.
Oh, come on, Joe. It's better than watching Charlie Sheen's replacement.
And now back to 2.5 X-Men.
Hey, come on. Can't you clean up after yourself? Like a normal human being?
What do you mean by that?
It's just a saying.
Oh, well, it's hurtful.
I'm sorry.
All right, then.
All right.
Well, I'm off to go bang Storm now.
Well, guys, I'm gonna hang out at the Clam here tonight and drink this beer. Because if I go home, I'm definitely not getting laid.
What? I got a dead hooker in a chunk you can use.
I know. It's just Lois has been acting like the Franz lately. Cool. And by cool, I mean cold. And by cold, I mean frigid. And by frigid, I mean a bitch.
Well, what happened?
Well, the other day she caught me choking the chicken. Oh, yeah, Justin Bieber's 18-year-old girlfriend that came up when I mistakenly Googled Justin's Bieber. But I misspelled it, which is so weird, because usually if you misspell something during a search, it asks if you meant to spell a different word. Oh, Peter, sometimes you're such a bird brain.
What did you just say?
How dare you barge into my home? And isn't a chicken supposed to be invited to come in anyway? Sort of like a cop or a gay vampire? Or in other words, a vampire? Like in those terrible Twilight movies? Or in other words, those Twilight movies?
Those movies speak to me.
Come here, oh, you son of a... Yeah, you little... Yeah, take some of that. I'll choke you.
Peter, why do you think Charlie Sheen calls those girls goddesses? Aren't goddesses not supposed to have VD?
Nothing. I was, just, masturbating. And so Lois is angry at me for masturbating and not taking out the recycling. Last time I tried to do both, I got my testicle caught in a can of Mellow Yellow.
Well, that's terrible, Peter. Mellow Yellow tastes like sweet pine salt. You must be getting restless.
I'll say. This morning I almost masturbated to a video of Lindsay Lohan. Almost.
Well, I understand your problem, Peter. Bonnie's been a tough nut to crack ever since she had the baby. And all I want for her to do is crack my nuts, if you know what I mean. Ha!
Can you even feel your nuts, Joe?
No, never mind.
Well, I too have gone the way of a self-pleasuring system. It involves my hand, lube, and a box of Oreo cookies. Ah, Oreos. You sexify cookies by reminding me of a white woman having relations with two black men. And you taste good dunked in milk. Also like a white woman.
Oh, wait, so Donna's not giving you any either?
I feel like Donna isn't enjoying our highly pleasurable sex life. Our sex life is excellent. It's awesome. Can you believe that? Me? Not exciting? She doesn't think our sex life is exciting enough? Of course it is. Exciting? I'll show her excitement.
Well, gentlemen, we should rise to this challenge. I say we go back to Spooner Street and convince our women to have sex with us any way we can.
Sounds good to me, Peter. I mean, I had sex this morning, but it's been a while since I had sex with a conscious non-Asian. I get my conscious non-Asian badge on Foursquare. What? I'm conscious of a social network. Sue me.
Well, let's go before we lose our nerve, like Joe's legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Donna.
Cleveland, what are you wearing?
I'm just getting my role play on. I'm Big Papa, and you're my little Kim. It's just like that famous rap saga, except there's no Suge Knight murdering an overrated and obviously gay rapper.
Cleveland, I'm really not in the mood right now.
Now I know how black chili beans must feel.
Back to Friends.
Hi, guys.
Oh, Mr. Quagmire, what are you doing here?
You in about 3 minutes. All right.
What?
Oh, nothing, Meg. I was just walking by, heard some moaning. I wanted to come inside and make sure everything was all Naked Lois in here. I mean, that there was a Naked Lois in here.
No, that wasn't moaning. I was just crying.
Crying? Why are you crying, Meg? You're 18. Hell, when I was 18, I already had 3 Chinese hookers, 4 Indonesian hookers, 4 Mexican hookers, 4 midget hookers. A whole bunch of hookers. Ow!
I was just watching the episode of Friends where Rachel kisses Ross.
And now back to Friends.
Yeah, he is pretty unattractive. Friends is such a great show. I really like how that retarded guy waited for that bitchy girl, and then she found him.
I know. It's so romantic.
It's like we like all the same things.
It is like we like all the same things.
Meg, on the count of 3, don't even think about it. Just say your favorite dinosaur, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Velociraptor!
Your favorite contestant on Celebrity Rehab, Tom Sizemore! If you had to choose one part of your body to be enlarged, it'd be your thumb! Like in that book starring Uma Thurman!
What?
Did we just become best friends?
Yep.
Oh. Hey, Joe. How was your day?
Oh, well, you know, I caught a cannibalistic mass murderer who's been capturing homeless people and eating their skins. Reminded me how hungry I am for your touch, Bonnie.
Oh, Joe. That's so sweet. Oh, Mr. Swanson. Your legs are so strong and powerful. I just love watching you strut around with your working legs.
Yeah, whose legs aren't paralyzed?
Yours.
That's right, make me kick. All right.
Lois, I've got something important to ask you.
Well, what is it, Peter?
You remember when that movie Waterworld came out and was a big flop? What percentage of newspaper reviews do you think had the headline, Kevin Costner, all wet with Waterworld?
I don't know. 45? Is that the important thing you wanted to ask?
Yeah, but there's something else I want to talk to you about. I want to have sex with your vaginal place again. You and I both know what these wedding rings mean. 2 things. 1, if I say I'm sorry, I get to put my wang back in your beef. And 2, they give us magical transforming superpowers that allow us to have a space monkey named Gleek.
I understand, Peter. But let's not use sex as part of a punishment.
Unless you want a spanking.
Oh, Peter.
Oh, Lindsay Lohan.
What?
I'm kidding.
Well, of course. That just sounded so strange.
I know, right? I mean, Lindsay Lohan used to be so attractive. Now she just looks like Morrissey with tits.
Oh, Peter. I love you.
And I love you, Vagina.